It hasn't even been 48 hours yet, and more videos are coming out, and it's showing that the woman who got killed, she was in the wrong and everything. More videos popping out about this, and it's not looking good for the Democrats. So what's getting good?
Good afternoon. Yeah, Trace, good afternoon. This new video will be a crucial piece of evidence in this investigation because it was recorded by the agent himself, and it shows the events leading up to the shooting from his point of view. Here is that entire video.
It's okay, we don't change our plates every morning, just so you know. It'll be the same plate when you come talk to us later. That's fine. U.S. citizen. You want to come at us? You want to come at us? I said go get yourself some lunch, big boy. Go ahead.
So this is the wife of Renee Good. This is her wife. Renee Good also had 3 children back home. Why was she out there doing all of this? I really don't know.
Being a dumbass.
It's sad. And again, a lot of people don't have any sympathy for this woman. But I will say it's a sad situation to know that this should not have happened, right? She should not have been doing this, especially if you have kids at home. But anyways, let's keep going. Get out of the
Vice President J.D. Vance reacted to this new video on X, saying, "Many of you have been told this law enforcement officer wasn't hit by a car, wasn't being harassed, and murdered an innocent woman. The reality is that his life was endangered, and he fired in self-defense." No response to the new video from city officials, but earlier today, Mayor Jacob Fry doubled down on his belief that this was a reckless abuse of power, and that any argument that this agent feared for his life are BS.
Hey, Sean Hannity. So, again, there you go. Jacob Fry, the Minneapolis mayor. No one is responding to this video. They're actually going to probably ignore this video, but thank God that, you guys have this channel. And again, you saw Renee Good's wife telling her to drive while there was an ICE agent right in front of her, when she should have just been like, all right, cool. Y'all got me. Let me get out the car. Let's not cause any more harm after this. But the fact that she backed up and then tried to drive through an ICE officer. Now, again, a lot of people on the line, I saw this. They literally said, hey, if she would have unalived this officer, this federal agent, they would have been cheering for her. They would have been cheering for that officer being gone. So, man, is there so many things to uncover here about all of this? And again, you have Democrats literally losing most of this narrative because of this video. So let's actually go to what is the breakdown here. Let's go to the breakdown. So far left-wing narratives instantly crumble. They instantly crumble with the body cam footage. Number one, Renee was terrified for her life. That is one of the narratives. She was absolutely not. She was smiling and taunting officers literally with zero fear. Number two, the officer was not hit. It was clearly the officer was hit on the video. Number three, Renee did not know who the officers were. Clearly false from the new footage. They knew exactly who they were. Number four, these are all the narratives that have now gone away with this particular video coming out, which is the body cam footage of this officer, right? So number four, Renee was peacefully trying to leave the scene. Clearly she was not. She slammed on the accelerator directly into the officer, even when she had nearly a full minute to leave the scene prior to him being in front of the car. Number five narrative, Renee wasn't involved in any ICE-related activities, instantly proven false. The wife and partner in the video clearly states that they are going to harass the officers later. What is beyond insane to me is that Renee's partner screams for her to drive, baby, drive, when law enforcement commands her to exit the car. This is absolutely horrifying to watch. Again, it's a very, very unfortunate situation. I really don't want to be one of those people that, again, has no sympathy for this. Was she acting out of character? I believe 100%. It's this thuggish behavior, 1,000%. But, man, it's a very, very unfortunate situation. And what happens now? What causes all of this? So you have all these politicians, all the people on the left, all the Democrats trying to use this against the right or against anyone who supports ICE. Now, again, whether there's literally people on the right that I watch and I say, wow, that's a very interesting perspective. Nick Fuentes, I've mentioned him before, who again is the craziest and the most radical of the right that you would think would support ICE. He says this is all performative cruelty. This is only going to harm the Trump administration. You have Kaiser, somebody else that I follow. He says the officer should have never tried to open the door. He should have just let her go. Avoid all of these activities. This is only going to generate anger, and it's going to basically like outmaneuver what ICE is supposed to be, which is illegal immigration enforcement or immigration enforcement, right? To fix up the country. We need immigration reform. But does this do more harm than not? If all the attention is on the fact that these ICE officers are literally the topic of conversation all the time, what about actual immigration? What about Trump's success, right? What about the success of GDP? What about the success of unemployment? That takes away all of it. What it does is it angers people to go into the midterms and vote right. So that's one of the main narratives. Another main narrative is the Democrats are and I'm giving you guys a breakdown, so please stick with me here because the next video that I'm going to show you plays into exactly what I'm about to say. And this is why this is very important. And you'll see why I'm showing this guy right here. You're going to see why I'm showing him. But the next narrative, right? So I gave you a right-wing perspective of why people think this is not good, a left-wing perspective of why people think this is not good. Why some people are defending this, and most people are defending this, is because they're saying the bigger story here is the fact that that woman was brainwashed by the media to the point where she felt that she had to go and block an operation of immigration raids. There's a whole bunch of fraud happening, a whole bunch of immigration, and a whole bunch of bad things that have happened in the last 4 years with illegal immigrants who were not vetted coming into the United States of America, right? You even had 55% of Latino men, right, that are mostly what Democrats say are being hunted upon, that voted for Trump because they saw that the people that were being let in were not vetted, and they were not all Latino people. And again, that's to talk about what the Democrats constantly, white progressive people and women specifically, to me, are one of the most dangerous demographics. What they'll do is they'll literally make you believe that they're coming for you and they're hunting you down and you need to be scared for your life, to the point that maybe Renee Good was like, I need to go help out my neighbors, because that's what Tim Walz has literally been saying this whole time. Tim Walz has been screaming that we need to go help out our neighbors. Mind you, all of this crazy fraud and all this crazy stuff is actually happening under his nose. He's been criminally referred, so he's out here amping it up. This is what we call, where I'm from, you're amping it up. But it's the Trump administration amping it up by sending even more officers. Again, anyways, so you guys get those clashing perspectives. I think this video is more important than me showing a bias to what I think is right or wrong. I'm trying to show you where America is headed and where this is not going to be good. Let's actually go to this gentleman who I think is very wrong and I think is a retard. But again, just trying to play the videos and the narratives, put them all together for you to have a perspective as to where America is headed, where we're going. So here we go. This is where we're going. This is why I think this is stupid. So this guy says he's a leftist. He's an anti-ICE protester in Minnesota. So here we go. This is what he has to say. This is what all these politicians, in my opinion, are literally causing in the United States of America.
With no cause and murdering people for trying to flee and for obeying a command to leave the area, and then shooting her in the face like that after she drops her kid off at school.
Bullshit.
We have to show up with guns. We have to. There's no other way around it. I don't care if I don't have a Minnesota carry permit. I'm unarmed right now, but this is the last time I show up to face these guys without a weapon. There's no way. I got shot with a pepper ball 5 minutes after walking in here. I never laid a finger on them. I never raised a hand to them.
Okay, I don't even got to play no more, but you get where this is going. You have this guy literally saying, and mind you, that video that we just saw debunked everything that he's mad about. Is he actually going to watch that video and say, damn, let me actually like do my research on this? Like, you know, is what the news saying actually correct on this? assessment that they're making about the fact that, you know, she was told to leave and she tried to leave peacefully, but she didn't though.
She didn't try to leave
She
peacefully.
didn't though. Tried to run him over and hit him, and he reacted. Now again, Stephen A. Smith, different people are saying he should have just shot out the wheels. He should have got hit and let her go. Honestly speaking, I don't know the legality behind this. I guess we'll see. What you guys can comment down below. I personally think that if I was in that situation, that if I was about to get run over, right? If I was about to get hit, I would have probably did the same thing. I'm gonna be very honest with y'all. But I'm not an agent. I'm not in that situation. I can't tell you that my reaction would have been, because I personally don't know. But boy, oh boy, the more you watch that video, the more you say, oh, he's in the right. He had to do what he had to do. So here we go. Let's actually go to this video. This is another video. Again, I keep telling y'all, this is the demographic really controlling and moving things. Border Patrol agents warned 2 white women in separate SUVs to stop trailing them and to not impede. Do not make a bad decision today. And here's the video of it.
If I continually see you following us, interfering with us, honking your horn, blocking our cars, you have a very high probability of making a really bad decision and being arrested today, okay?
I think
I'm not.
the right decision.
Oh, then why are you giving her a warning?
I'm giving her a warning to not interfere with what we're doing, to not make a bad decision today and ruin your life.
Well, bad
Okay,
decisions.
thank
That's
you.
funny coming from you.
Okay, alrighty. Thank you. Have a good day.
I hope you have a terrible day.
Okay, thank you.
There's a lot of ice around here.
Just so you know, if we continue to have you follow us, okay.
White, another white progressive. Hey man, I tell you what, it's going down in the United States of America, whether we like it or not. This is getting too crazy, and this is getting to the point where it's getting crazy. And again, who are the perpetrators of this? Is it what the left says when they say, oh, Trump and the ICE agents, they should never be out here? Or is it the left? Is it Joe Biden and Kamala by letting everybody into the country? And Ngari, there was even a report of an illegal immigrant that we don't even know where he came from, who literally did some crazy sexual stuff to 2 little girls, and that was reported. And that also adds more fuel because it gives people the incentive to support ICE for these various reasons. So again, I'm not even in a situation, I'm trying to play devil's advocate. I'm just showing you what's going on. Like, this is beyond what a lot of people believe it is. This is a buildup. This happened because people believe that they have to go out to the streets. You heard the man say it himself. They have to go and go out there, packed. They have to be packing in order to protect themselves. People are believing that this is the reality that they're living in. That ICE is a whole different type of force coming to take over. Like, you know what I mean? So I want to paint that picture for you. How healthy is this for the United States of America? Where politicians like Jacob Fry are literally screaming and telling people that ICE is the enemy. They're coming to get you. You have Jimmy Kimmel live on the air talking about Trump is going to kill you. Look around. Look around. That's all. I'm just telling people to just pay attention to what these people are trying to do here and where we're headed. Ladies and gentlemen, see you guys on the next one.